Dear Piggy Python tutorial. We are going to be working more on for loops. I know. You guys are tired of for loops already. It's okay. We're going to be working with if statements inside of a for loop. And then we are going to work on using, this is slightly more complicated, using an if statement inside of a for loop and then giving it another condition, so like an else statement as well. So let's go to our new browser, new tab in our browser. Go to repl.it, click the blue Start Coding button in the top right-hand corner or in the center, choose the language Python, and create your REPL. Now, the first thing that we always have to do is to create a new list. And in this case, I'm going to use the same one that the example used. I'm going to call it fruits, and I'm going to give it apples. Oh, I can't type today. Bananas. I'm also going to give it cherries. I'm also going to give it cucumber. Okay, now this is up for discussion. Is cucumber a vegetable or a fruit? I think it's a vegetable, but that's probably only because my mom makes it as a vegetable. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to start with a normal for statement. So for any f in fruits, we are going to just, what are we going to do? We're going to print f. But now, say I don't want to print every single one. As soon as I see cherries, I want to stop. So how would I do that? That way I could use an if statement, right? So if you remember in our previous tutorials, in our while statements, we used if statements inside of it. And this is the same idea. We're going to say if f is equal to the value of cucumbers, we are going to break. And so now what is this going to do? It's going to say for f in fruits. And then if f is equal to cucumbers, let's put a colon there, that's correct, break. If not, print that instance out. So it's going to go in and it's going to say, what is it going to give us? It's going to give us apples, bananas, and cherries. And let's kind of explain what this is doing here. It's saying for f in fruits. So it says apples is the first one. Is apple equal to cucumber? No, it's not. It's going to print it out. Bananas. Is bananas equal to cucumbers? No, it's not. Print it out. Cherries. Is cherries equal to cucumbers? No, it's not. Print it out. Is cucumbers equal to cucumbers? Yes, it is. Break. Stop the code immediately. Now, I want to bring something to your attention here. We've put print behind our if out statement, right? Our if statement. What if we put it in front? It would give us apples, bananas, cherries, and cucumbers. Now, the reason why this happens is because it reads in the order in which the program reads it. By the time that cucumbers comes in, the first thing it does is prints it out. By the time it prints it out, it's going to look and check whether or not it equals cucumbers. And by the time it sees that it equals cucumbers, it's already too late. The value has been printed out. So it's important where you place your things. Like the chronological order matters. So that was if statements inside of our for loops. Again, it's going to basically take every single instance, every single thing that it's going to come into the for loop, and it's going to check. It's going to say, is it equal to cucumbers? If yes, end your while loop now. Just stop whatever you're doing. Break the code. Stop. Right? Now, placement of break is very important as well. I think we went over that. The next part we're going to work on is for else loops. And this is going to pretty much be the exact same thing. But I want to kind of explain this to you using our PowerPoint slide here. So again, we're still using our fruits example, except we're saying if x is equal to cherry, in this case, break, and then print x. So this is just your normal if statement. And then this should say apple, banana, cherry, and then it's going to say, is apple equal to cherry? Nope, print apple. Is banana equal to cherry? Nope, print banana. Is cherry equal to cherry? Yes, then stop the code. So now you might be asking, what is the if statement for? So that's what we're going to get to. For your for statement, your if statement, if it finds the item, it's going to break. But your else part is just saying what should happen if your item has not been found. So let's take a look at that. For f in fruits, if f is equal to cucumbers, break. Now, if we were to say else, print item not found. what would happen here? Nothing, right? Because in this case, cucumbers does exist. The for loop found the if statement found the value cucumbers and it stopped the code. Now, if I said if f is equal to hello, does the f do any of the values that show up for f show up as hello? No, right? So it's going to give us apples, bananas, cherries, cucumbers, and item not found. So essentially, let's break this down. For f in fruits, for every instance, every item in fruits, turn it into an instance. If that instance is equal to hello, then you should break. But since none of these are equal to hello, it completely overrides this statement and just prints it out. Now, since this if statement was not satisfied, this condition was not satisfied, this f equals hello is not satisfied, it went to the else. And it said item not found. So for your for statements, if inside of your if statement, you find an item, and if you do, then you break. But if you don't find an item, that's where your else statements come in. So you won't be using the else part as much, but you definitely still need to know it. So that was for loops as well as for else loops. I believe very similar to while loops again. I don't know how many times I have to emphasize this. If you get one part down, you'll understand the rest. So that was the rest of our for loops. We will be working with range in the next tutorial. So still kind of having to do with a little bit of what we've learned today, but pretty much a little bit different. So that was it for this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.